The concept of Spring Manor began as a seasonal refresh, infusing Ralph Lauren's signature style with the vitality of spring. This meant layering timeless Americana with delicate florals, muted pastels, and handcrafted elegance. It's not just decorating, it's storytelling through space, inspired by light, life, and legacy. Spring starts at the threshold. The front porch of Spring Manor is dressed in wicker seating, oversized urns filled with budding hydrangeas, and a plaid throw for cozy charm. It's where hospitality begins, offering a hint of the rustic elegance waiting inside. Ralph Lauren's vintage lanterns flicker with old-world romance. The entryway features a warm oak console, a Ralph Lauren hurricane lamp, and a bouquet of wild peonies. This transitional space is grounded by a hand-woven jute rug and antique equestrian prints. It's a quiet, confident welcome, a reminder that beauty resides in the small, curated details. At the heart of the home, the living room combines rustic farmhouse textures with Ralph Lauren's polished style. Linen slip-covered sofas sit beside a deep leather club chair. There are stacks of heirloom books, silver trays, and an old pine coffee table, the perfect blend of relaxed and refined. The color palette of Spring Manor is intentional: sage greens, soft creams, dusty blues, and blush pinks. These tones evoke a spring garden before full bloom, creating serenity in every corner. Ralph Lauren's mastery of subdued color ensures a timeless, calming atmosphere with every brushstroke of decor. Linen meets leather, burlap pairs with silk. Textures in the Spring Manor aren't just seen, they're felt. Ralph Lauren's design philosophy thrives on contrast: hard with soft, matte with gloss, rough with polished. It's these tactile layers that give the space warmth and unmistakable depth. The fireplace is a focal point dressed for the season. A garland of faux dogwood branches crowns the mantel, with brass candlesticks and vintage portraits flanking either side. The trick? Mixing old and new with purpose. Ralph Lauren's styling is always curated, never cluttered. The kitchen is the soul of Spring Manor. Classic shaker cabinets, aged bronze hardware, and white subway tile give it a timeless look. Spring is added with fresh herbs on the sill, a striped linen runner, and copper pots that gleam like jewelry against the sunlit backdrop. In the dining room, Ralph Lauren plaid napkins are paired with fine china and wildflower centerpieces. The large farm table, naturally distressed, carries the charm of stories shared over decades. This room invites slow meals and deep conversation, hallmarks of both farmhouse life and thoughtful design. Even the smallest corners of Spring Manor speak volumes. A library nook features leather-bound books, tartan throws, and a vase of early tulips. The balance of masculine Ralph Lauren elements and soft springtime details creates an atmosphere that's both grounded and inspiring. An old sunroom turned garden retreat showcases rattan furniture, botanical prints, and terracotta pots. The air smells of fresh soil and hyacinths. Ralph Lauren fabrics in floral and vine motifs upholster cushions, blurring the line between interior elegance and outdoor freedom. The primary bedroom is an oasis of texture and calm. Whitewashed beams hover above Ralph Lauren's signature bed linens, crisp cottons, and floral quilts. A soft plaid bench sits at the foot, and a vase of lilacs infuses the air with grace. Simplicity is the new luxury. Large paned windows are left mostly bare or framed in sheer ivory linen. Morning light filters in, casting golden hues across polished oak floors. Spring Manor emphasizes natural light, allowing nature to be the star of the show, guided gently by Ralph Lauren's quiet sophistication. In the master bath, clawfoot tubs and vintage sconces set the tone. Ralph Lauren towels in cream and sage hang beside a stool holding peonies and French soap. Spring updates are subtle: a scented candle, a floral shower curtain, and glass jars of bath salts. Guests are treated to tailored hospitality in rooms filled with antique dressers, floral Ralph Lauren bedding, and hand-picked seasonal blooms. The space feels curated, not staged. Hospitality here means comfort layered with story, a true gift to any guest who walks through the door. the laundry room receives the Ralph Lauren touch. White beadboard, wicker baskets, and brass faucet hardware elevate the space. A vase of fresh daisies sits by the wash sink, proving that every room, no matter how utilitarian, deserves beauty in Spring Manor. Florals in Spring Manor aren't overly staged. They're loosely arranged in vintage pitchers, displayed in woven baskets, or casually placed in mason jars. This reflects Ralph Lauren's approach: effortless, natural, romantic without being fussy. Flowers are mood makers, not accessories. Textiles are foundational in creating Spring Manor's identity. Ralph Lauren's fabrics, gingham, ticking stripes, florals, and classic checks define each space. Drapes flow like a breeze, throws add tactile comfort, and upholstery grounds the rooms with color and form. Ralph Lauren's farmhouse aesthetic thrives on history. Every vintage piece in Spring Manor, from the worn leather trunks to gilded frames, brings authenticity. These aren't props, they're stories. Each scuff and patina adds soul, reminding us that beauty grows richer with time. An old barn loft becomes a reading nook and artist's studio. Whitewashed walls, repurposed barnwood shelves, and oversized Ralph Lauren pillows make this space a dream retreat. Spring touches include sprigs of lavender, light muslin curtains, and soft morning shadows. Lighting in Spring Manor is deliberate, warm, ambient, and inviting. Table lamps with linen shades, iron chandeliers, and candle sconces create layers of light. Ralph Lauren's philosophy here is simple: lighting isn't just function, it's the heartbeat of the room's atmosphere. Beyond the walls of the manor, Ralph Lauren's touch continues. A stone patio with wrought iron seating, striped cushions, and linen throws invites al fresco dining. Overhead, string lights twinkle as the sun sets. Even outside, there's an art to effortless living. Tartan, ticking stripe, and floral toile, all classic Ralph Lauren patterns, are reinvented with a spring twist. Used sparingly but with intention, these prints evoke nostalgia while keeping the space fresh. It's about balance, between past and present, rustic and refined. Spring isn't only seen, it's smelled. The manor is alive with the scent of lilac, hyacinth, and fresh linen. Candles, essential oil diffusers, and fresh flowers infuse the home with invisible layers of beauty. Ralph Lauren's home fragrances complete the sensory experience. Art in Spring Manor includes black and white photography, equestrian sketches, and wildflower studies. Frames range from distressed wood to ornate gold, chosen to complement their surroundings. Ralph Lauren knows art should feel personal, each piece adding layers of memory and mood. Tables are styled for spring brunches, afternoon tea, or garden dinners. Ralph Lauren's touch comes through in layered linens, mismatched china, crystal glassware, and unfussy floral arrangements. It's elevated, yes, but always grounded in warmth and hospitality. Spring Manor celebrates stillness, a bench under the stairs, a chair by the window, a stool beside the bookshelf. Ralph Lauren's decor encourages reflection through space, each quiet corner a gentle reminder to slow down and savor the season. A mudroom lined with hooks, wicker baskets, and floral-patterned rain boots creates a charming passageway. Ralph Lauren's flair for style meets the practicality of rural living. This space, though small, becomes a snapshot of everyday elegance in motion. Spring Manor is not just a home, it's a lifestyle. Ralph Lauren's farmhouse style brings intention to every room. It's about living with beauty, celebrating the seasons, and curating spaces that feel as alive as the gardens outside the window. As spring awakens the world outside, Spring Manor reminds us to reflect that renewal within our homes. With Ralph Lauren's farmhouse style, timeless design becomes a celebration of the present. May your home bloom with warmth, character, and quiet elegance this season and everyone that follows.